Good morning, students. I am Manju Singh, and in today's video, we'll study about cropping pattern in India as well as Green Revolution. This is the chapter 4th, Agriculture. Cropping pattern in India means how many agricultural years are there, how many types of crops we grow. So we are having 3 cropping patterns. They are Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. But before explaining cropping pattern, I would like to explain you about Green Revolution. What do you mean by and what do we understand by Green Revolution? Green Revolution, it is a You mean what is the meaning of revolution? It is Kranti. So Green Revolution, it was a Kranti of food grains, production of food grains. When we became independent, when we were independent, then our condition was not very good in the food production. We had to import food grain from other countries. Because we used to do traditional farming, and in traditional farming what happens, we use old tools, old method of farming is done, means hoe, plow, bullocks, these things are done, digging sticks are used. So in this traditional seeds, means the seeds which we have kept in our home, we use those seeds to grow the crops. And what happens, because of this we do not get high production. So this was the productivity was very low. So for that we had to import. So when we saw that our population is not going to fulfill their needs, they are not even going to be fed by the traditional farming. So during the 1960s, means mid 1960s, means 95, 96 till 1965, 1966, 1967, traditional farming was replaced by modern farming. Now what is modern farming? In modern farming, we use high yielding variety seeds, chemical fertilizers and all the modern equipments like tractors. We irrigate our field with the tube wells, and chemical fertilizers, insecticide and pesticides are used. And what happened when we did this? Our production doubled. But as so many things are needed, like HYV seeds, irrigation facilities should be there, chemical fertilizers are needed, or modern technology is important for green revolution, for producing more food crops. So what happened, that it was not introduced all over India. It was introduced in few pockets of India like Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh, where farmers are able to afford these things. They have, the regions are also very rich, the regions are very fertile, and they are quite developed farmers, so they can afford all these things. So it was introduced, Green Revolution was introduced in the beginning, in the first phase there only. And what happened, production, as I said, that it boomed, but in wheat, means gehu, production in wheat, just the per hectare yield was more than double. मीन्स अगर पहले 1 हेक्टेयर में 2 क्विंटल होता था गेहूं, तो आफ्टर ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन व्हाट हैपेंड, मोर देन 4 क्विंटल from that land only, from that 1 hectare land. Means production just doubled, not only doubled, more than doubled. So it was all because of Green Revolution. Now who introduced Green Revolution in India? The person who introduced Green Revolution in India was Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. He was Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, and he is also known as the father of Green Revolution in India. He was an agricultural scientist. And in his mind in India came that without use of modern farming, it was not it was not it was impossible, it was not possible, it was impossible to feed the population. Okay, see, I am waiting for 2 seconds. You can capture this page, these pages which I have written, and I am showing you that you can capture this in your mobile. You take a screenshot in your mobile, or you can see this also. You will have to see the videos again and again, and if you have taken a screenshot, then what will happen, you can study it later on. And if you are downloading, then also it is good. Okay, see, but there was what is called, there was a very beneficial thing, very useful thing for us after the introduction of Green Revolution. And that was what? With the modern techniques, our food grains grew in such a large amount that we became self-reliant. Self-reliant means self-independent. And instead of being an importer, we were importing food grains. Now what happened? We started exporting. Means now we export the food grains. And one more thing I would like to say, that Green Revolution was meant for the production of food grains, not for non-food grains. It was just for the production of food grains. And another thing, though Green Revolution was introduced for both wheat and rice, but we got success in wheat. We got success in wheat. Wheat was produced in large amount, and the places where it was practiced, those places are also very rich in wheat only. So wheat grew in large number. Now see, one more thing that I am saying, that this revolution, means Green Revolution, this started when our country's Prime Minister was Lal Bahadur Shastri. Lal Bahadur Shastri, and you must be knowing that he had given the slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, and he was in favor of Kisan. Means India is an agricultural country. India's condition was very bad that time. We had to import goods, and it was up to those countries. वो जैसा देते थे हम लोग वही ले लेते थे, हम लोग के पास कोई चारा नहीं था. तो सबसे पहली बात यही आई थी कि हम लोग को सेल्फ रिलायंट होना है in food grains. And for starting, after starting this Green Revolution, we were very successful, and we now became the exporter. Besides feeding our population, हम लोग exporter कब बनेंगे? जब हम अपने आप को फीड करके और हमारे पास बचेगा. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि हम लोग ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन करने लगे. So you have understood Green Revolution. What is Green Revolution? It is the condition, it is that type of revolution where food grains are produced in large amount. Now we will discuss cropping pattern in India. See, we have 3 cropping seasons. We have 3 cropping patterns. We have 3 agricultural seasons, and they are Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Rabi crops, which are grown during the winter season. Kharif crops are grown during the what is called monsoon season, and Zaid, which is grown in between Rabi and Kharif. Now we'll discuss this also in next lecture, one by one, about Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Okay, thank you for today. Watch the video, and if you have any problem, you ask me.